Welcome back, everybody. With the release of the iPhone 12, everyone is curious about how it compares directly with last year's iPhone 11, which seemed to be a great all-arounder in terms of performance, features, and color options. Before getting into concrete performance differences and software differences, let's quickly go over the very minor changes on the physical design of the iPhones. First and foremost, the iPhone 12 is very slightly thinner, has somewhat smaller bezels, and has flattened edges in contrast to the iPhone 11's rounded edges. In addition to a more square-like design, the two phones come in a variety of colors, which may affect your affinity for one model or the other. The iPhone 11 comes in black, green, white, yellow, purple, and product red. These colors are pastel-focused and very appropriate for modern-day aesthetics. The iPhone 12 comes in black, white, green, blue, and product red. These colors are less dreamy and are much more industrial and utilitarian in feel. Ultimately, however, with the advent of cases and skins, most likely what will be the deciding factor for your purchase will be your daily user experience for either device and how much you have to pay to have that experience. The newly released iPhone 12 comes in at a starting price of $829 if you're interested in the unlocked version, and considering that the successor has just released, the iPhone 11's market price has shifted to $599 directly from Apple Unlocked. On top of this, because users are currently upgrading to the iPhone 12, the iPhone 11 is selling for even less on the used market. On our website, UpTrade.com, every phone is personally inspected by an expert, so you can be confident in purchasing a lightly used device. Pick up your own iPhone 11 today on UpTrade.com, the best resource to buy and sell expert-inspected used phones. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in future comparisons, be sure to subscribe to the channel to see videos similar to this one. With that out of the way, let's get right into the key differences between the iPhones. Resolution and screen. The iPhone 11 has a 6.1-inch LCD screen, 1792 by 828 pixel resolution at 326 ppi. The iPhone 12 has a 6.06-inch OLED screen, 2532 by 1170 pixel resolution at 460 ppi. This right here is the biggest difference between the two phones. The iPhone 11 screen is analogous to the screen found in the iPhone XR. It's slightly bigger than the iPhone X screen and slightly less crisp as it has less pixels, resulting in a lower pixel density. While this may seem worrying from a user perspective, don't forget that 326 ppi density meets Apple's criteria for Retina displays, which promises the users to never see a pixel when using the device from normal viewing angles. From the iPhone 4 to the iPhone 8, this pixel density was considered cutting edge, and Apple's displays have been revered as some of the very best in the world. In that context, you can see that the iPhone 12's screen is smaller and denser. Images may be sharper when inspected very closely, but most likely due to its size, the increased detail may be lost on most users. If you trust in Apple's design choices, the iPhone 11 screen, while not superior, is bigger for a better media experience and not over-engineered to continually drive up the price. CPU and performance. Both of these phones currently have some of the best mobile processors in the world, the Apple A13 and A14. The recent Apple chips have been continually pushing technological limits in terms of both speed and efficiency, but will you notice the difference in using the two devices? Largely no. Both phones are beyond powerful enough to speedily load your favorite social media and internet videos. With the reveal of the iPhone 12, Apple included footage of a new mobile game, League of Legends Wild Rift. Considering this, smartphones have likely reached a point where speed improvements are not necessary, and in the coming years, performance gains will likely be focused on mobile gaming featuring full 3D environments. For the moment, however, both phones provide the absolutely best iOS experience with the most intensive mobile games today, including Minecraft, Fortnite, and PUBG. The cameras. Both phones feature very similar camera sets. They are all 12 megapixels and each phone has a standard lens and an ultra-wide angle lens. The additional lens is great for zooming out, taking landscape photos, or including everybody in big group photos. In addition, they are both capable of recording in up to 60 FPS in 4K or 120 and 240 FPS in slow-mo. With all of that, the best part is that their CPUs both enable incredible night photography where Apple's machine learning is used for very high quality images despite low amounts of light present. Overall, both are solid and there isn't one that stands out from the other. Battery life. The iPhone 11 is equipped with a 3110 mAh battery and has a reported video playback time of 17 hours. The iPhone 12 has a 2815 mAh battery, which makes sense considering the height, width, and depth of the phone are all slightly smaller. Despite this, however, Apple still reports 17 hours of video playback, which is likely attributed to CPU improvements. Overall, both have equal reported use time, so just like with camera and CPU, the experience will likely be nearly identical. 5G. While 5G service is not widely available all over the United States, the iPhone 12 currently being the only iPhone to have this technology future-proofs the phone for years to come. 5G promises 200 megabits per second down and up, which will enable things like 4K streaming and near-instant web page rendering. However, for the time being, most Americans are not on a 5G plan and there is not universal coverage across the US. When 5G truly becomes the new standard, there will likely be more phones on the market with this technology as well. In conclusion, with the year 2020 coming to a close, Apple has refreshed the iPhone lineup and brought some minor changes to core components of the iPhone 12, as well as adding in some extra colors and changing the design slightly. Without a doubt, this phone will be the fastest, most feature-rich iPhone to date, but is it worth several $100s more to use it? Personally, for the sake of budget, I would recommend picking up a lightly used iPhone 11 for the most modern experience, as the one-year-old device is still top of the line and does not miss out on any core experience the iPhone 12 can provide. And as more people adopt the iPhone 12, the used value of the iPhone 11 will steadily depreciate, predicted to be around $450 by mid to late 2021, leveling out at an exceptional value for budget-conscious shoppers. If you're looking to upgrade your phone at a fraction of the price, click the link in the description to keep an eye out on our growing inventory of expert-inspected, lightly used iPhone 11s on UpTradeIt.com, the best resource to buy and sell used smartphones. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in staying up to date on smartphone news, click subscribe to be notified of new releases and comparison videos. Thanks for your continued support, and have a wonderful day.